We got some scriptures coming.
The brothers say God made man in his image, because when he tried to make the women, they were supposed to be our helper. But they start believing in themselves and getting BBLs.
Right.
Every woman with a BBL is an abomination to his name. You are putting yourself before your family if you got a BBL.
God!
You had your whole cracked open out of vanity. Ain't no telling what they put in there. They put meat from food for less than your ass. That's why you stink ever since your BBL.
I got on the table and I felt so dizzy, like I was about to pass out. If you can't do it, just don't do it, because I don't really know what's right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't shoot birth control or nothing. I could die.
You regret it?
Yeah.
Indianapolis woman is dead after traveling to the Dominican Republic for plastic surgery.
And she went to go get her body done in a DR, and she never made it back.
She would lay in bed. I would go in there and try to get her out the bed, try to get her to come downstairs and eat with me, and she just wasn't responding well. She was like, I know my daughter isn't alive. Why won't they tell me?
By the time she got to Indiana, Carlisha said that she was notified that Sha'Carri had passed away.
Greetings, you polite savage, and welcome to another Tip Talk. Well, we're going to tell the truth and shame the devil today. And we're going to dispel a myth, a very popular myth, that men, they're in it for the BBL. Now, a dude, he's not going to kick you out of bed because he got some augmentations, because he got some butt implants, but it's not like that's what we're looking for. The biggest surprise is when women tell dudes, man, you guys, y'all dogs, y'all sleep with anybody. And then never look in the mirror and say, damn, what if I'm just anybody? But when it comes down to it, when the rubber meets the road, ladies, you got that BBL. You took that dirty trip down there to South America. You went into that dirty examination room in the Dominican Republic, getting yourself an infection on the way. You got on that airplane where you couldn't sit your butt down, but you had to fly a booty up.
Please don't travel right after you get a BBL. Listen to your doctors.
Almost there. I got a BBL. This pain is ridiculous. This pain is like a beyond a 10. I'm kind of like heartbroken about it because like the doctor didn't do it right. It's all like lumpy right there. I don't think he like did that right. But yeah.
And you flew all the way back to the United States under pain and went through all of that painful recovery for months just to be in competition with other women. That's right, lady, the jig is up. We know that you're in that race with other women. You're in that competition with other women. And it has nothing to do with your vanity. Nothing to do but with your ability or lack thereof to concentrate in the gym and do your thing. But you still want the prize anyway. Now, this isn't to shame women who's gone through some type of issue, that maybe they just can't build themselves up anymore, that plastic surgery is necessary. No. Because I know there's going to be some ladies out there who listen to this and they're going to have to say the same brain dead thing that most of you ladies say when you can't really make a point. Not all, just some. Well, no, I'm not saying all, but what I'm saying is that in general, you ladies are getting that BBL. Not because men want you to, but because you want it. And you believe that it's going to boost up your confidence somehow.
Why did you choose to go do a Brazilian butt lift, popularly known as a BBL? What was the significance for you? Already.
Yeah, I was just fixing my insecurities. I had some fear insecurities and I needed to fix those. If you have the money, you can go fix whatever you're insecure about.
These BBLs killing y'all. And the thighs don't match. Well. These BBLs killing y'all. These BBLs killing y'all. And the thighs don't match. Well. These BBLs killing y'all.
A lot of things that people won't tell you, they'll like, oh my god, BBL check. You have no idea what the pain is like. It is like you got run over by 20 dump trucks. Also, you're on a lot of meds after you do it. Also, this is a surgery. I've seen so many people not be happy with the first time around. They keep doing it.
I flew in from DC. This is my 3rd round BBL, and I absolutely love my results. So my hips, I never got this roundness in my hips from my last 2 rounds. My butt is perfect. My shape is perfect. He did the J plasma on my stomach. I couldn't ask for better results.
But the most confusing thing to a lot of us is that there was a long list of beautiful women who were natural in the past. There was a long list of women, if they had enhancements, they were just slight. I mean, I want you to look at Little Kim before the BBL, before the plastic surgeries, and look at her now. Little Kim never needed any of that stuff. Little Kim was a very good looking sister. Very good looking, and a matter of fact, a lot of dudes. She was number 1 on her list of like down to earth, around the way ladies. Maya was another one. Maya is still beautiful to this day, natural, looking great, and once again, didn't need all the enhancements. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Those enhancements were really for those struggle ladies who got older and couldn't let it go. I mean, Madonna comes to mind. Cher comes to mind. These ladies who were hot in their heyday but couldn't let it go. But
Kim Kardashian just turned 42. Kalis and Foxy Brown, they're 43. Megan Good and Lala Anthony, we've been documenting their foibles of the last couple of years, 41. Amber Rose and Nicki Minaj are both about to be 40. If you do not become somebody who signals to competence, and competence cannot be faked, if you are a person who is signaling fakeness, and then you are in turn attempting to think that that fakeness is going to signal competence, think the other way.
If you are on the thicker side and you decide to gain a little bit of weight, say goodbye to your BBL, kiss it goodbye, because your is gonna blow the If you have a BBL and you get pregnant, whoever has a BBL that has gotten pregnant, game over.
now the tables are turned. Now we got 22, 23, 24-year-olds with that BBL surgery, with that augmentations, and it's just a tragedy. It's just a tragedy. And only these new social media, these reality TV show types, these are the ones going forward. These are the ones that's really changed the game into the worst way possible. But I'm going to say this, ladies, it's your bodies. Do it at what you want to do. Your body, your choice. But just don't get shocked when your choice leaves you unchosen.
The BBL does not make you in another league. It actually brings you down now.
Some men love it though.
No, we love to play with it. I call them rentals. You're like a rental car. You go out to Miami, you rent that Lamb, you rent that Ferrari. You can't drive at home. It's fun to drive out there, but now I'm not paying for this. This shit going to the rental office when I'm done with it. That's what we do with BBLs. We're not taking that to the parent-teacher conference. Walking in. His table? Yeah. Like, come on, like, let's stop playing for real. Y'all confuse a man's sexual attention with what he wants as a wife and as an example for his kids, as a mother. Because automatically we know your mind is the point where you risked your life for a big for attention.
And you know you got to keep it a buck. There's some ladies who go through the operation and they look excellent. They look great and they feel confident. But is it worth it, ladies? Ladies, is it worth it? Because for every one person who's happy and had a great recovery and it wasn't in extreme pain, there's 10 stories of excess bleeding.
Mental.
Yeah.
Like when I see the healing process, I think fair.
Yeah, I mean, we have a story. One of the surgeries we went to for the second one in Turkey.
Oh my
Me and
days.
Mandy, like, we literally thought we were dying.
Yeah, really.
Like, we literally, I feel like we almost died. We were bleeding excessively in the hotel room in Turkey.
But when I woke up, Anna, I was on a hospital bed covered.
Mandy was like this on the hospital bed.
The whole bed was blood.
Oh my God.
And I was vomiting at the same time. At the same time, I had a cataract. So it's like, it's attached to your bladder or whatever. You basically I couldn't pass urine. I was like pissing in a bucket, vomiting and bleeding for like 3 days. When we went to the hotel,
we were going to pass out, both of us. We were both like trying to help each other.
Thank God you were both there.
We both, yeah, it was really, really scary.
Oh my God.
And my mom had no idea.
There's 10 stories of not being able to fly home on an airplane for a month. There's 10 stories of cellulitis or sepsis or just other infections that almost ends people's lives. Yet, BBL surgery is the #1 plastic surgery being performed, not for any other reason except vanity. not for any other reason except a lack of understanding that hard work, you could probably get those results that you want. It is what it is.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say BBL?
I know a girl who got her BBL done, and when she first got it, it was closer to her back. Now it's closer to the bottom of her leg. So, born to lose.
Thank you for listening to the TIP Network. Follow us on all social medias. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is ScottT and Grover.
Peace. We found true happiness